Namaste. So tonight I'm going to read Book 7, Chapter 19, on the taking away of Harishchandra's kingdom. Om Vakaratana Mahakaya Surya Koti Samarvani. Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Sakshat Paramahamsa Tasmai Namaste. Vyasa said, O king, hearing thus the words of the king Harishchandra, the Maharishi Kausika smilingly said, O king, this tirat is very sacred. If one bathes here, one is cleansed of one's sins and virtue springs up. So, highly fortunate one, bathe in this and do peace offerings, tarpanam, to your fathers. O king, this time is very auspicious and highly virtuous. So take a bath in this sacred Punya Tirtha and make charities as far as it lies in your power. Swayambhuva Manu says, he who arriving at the Tirtha capable to give high merits, Punya, does not bathe and make charities, deceives himself, so he is the slayer of his soul, no doubt. So, O king, do meritorious acts as best as you can in this excellent Tirtha. Then I will show you the way, and you will go to Ayodhya. O Kakutstha, today I will be pleased with your gifts, and I will accompany you to show you the way. This I have decided. Hearing the deceitful words of the Maharishi, the king took off his upper garments and, tying to the horse on to a tree, went towards the river and bathed according to due rites. King, the accidental combination that was to have been so sure to come so enchanted the king by the Muni's words that he got himself entirely under the control of the Muni. He duly completed his bath and offered peace offerings to the Devas and the Pitris, and then spoke to Vishwamitra. O Lord, I am now making gifts to you, O fortunate one, cows, lands, jewels, elephants, horses, chariots, or horses, etc. Anything that you like, I will give you just now. There is nothing that I cannot give. When I performed previously the Rajasura sacrifice, I took then before all the Munis this vow. O Muni, you are also present at this principal Tirtha, place of pilgrimage. So express what you desire, I will give you your desired object. Vishwamitra said, O king, your glory is spread far and wide in this world. Especially I have already heard that there is no second man charitable like you. The Muni Vashishta had said, the king of the solar dynasty, the Trisanku's son, Harishchandra, is foremost and first amongst the kings in this world, and there is no one so liberal-minded as he is. Such a king there never was, nor ever will be. So, O king, now the marriage time of my son has arrived, so I pray before you today that you give me wealth to celebrate this marriage. The king said, O Brahman, yes, celebrate the marriage ceremony. I will give you your desired wealth. What more can be said than this, that whatever wealth you would want, I will give that abundantly. There is no doubt in this. Vyasa said, O king, hearing these words of the king, the Muni Kausika became ready to deceive him, and originating the Gandharvi Maya, created a beautiful youth and one daughter, aged 10 years, and showing them to the king, said, the marriage of these two is to be celebrated today. O king, to marry the boys and the girls in the household is to earn more merits than the Rajasuya sacrifice. So today you will get that desired fruit if you make charities for the marriage of this Brahmin youth. The king was very much enchanted by his Maya, so no sooner he heard those words, he immediately promised, "That will be done." He did not raise any objection whatsoever. Vishwamitra then showed the way, and the king went to his city. Vishwamitra too, thus deceiving the king, went back to his ashrama. When the king was staying in Agnisala cookroom, Vishwamitra Muni went to him and said, "O king, the marriage rites have been finished, so today give me what I desire in the sacrificial hall." The king said, "O Brahmin, speak out what you want. I like to get fame, so if there be anything in the world that is not to be given by me, if you want, I will give that even to you, no doubt." The mortal, possessing all wealth, if he does not earn good name and fame, capable to give happiness to him in his next world, passes his life in vain. Vishwamitra said, "O king, give to this bridegroom, while within the sacred sacrificial altar, your entire kingdom with the royal umbrella and chamara for fanning the king, and elephants, horses, chariots, infantry, and all the gems and jewels." Vyasa said, "O king, the king Harishchandra was deluded by his Maya, so no sooner he heard the Muni's words, he willingly said, 'Without the slightest consideration, O Muni, I give, as you pray, this vast dominion to you.' The very cruel Vishwamitra then said, 'O king, I have accepted your offer, but, O intelligent one, give now the requisite dakshina to complete your gift.' Manu says gift without dakshina is fruitless. So to get the fruit of your gift, give dakshina as duly fixed." The king was exceedingly surprised to hear this and said, "O Lord, kindly say what amount of wealth am I to give to you as dakshina? O saint, say the value of your dakshina. O ascetic, don't be impatient. I will give you the dakshina to that amount." No doubt, hearing this, Vishwamitra told the king, "At present, give me 2.5 loads of gold as dakshina." The king Harishchandra became greatly amazed and promised, "I will give you that." He then anxiously mounted on his horseback and became ready to go quickly. At this time, his soldiers, who lost their road in quest of their king, came to him. They were very glad to see him, but seeing him anxious, they began to praise him in great haste. Vyasa said, "O king." Hearing their words, the king did not say anything, good or bad, but thinking on his own doing, entered into the zinana. "Oh, what have I promised to give? I have made a gift of all that I have. I am cheated in this manner by the Muni like one robbed by a thief in a wilderness. My whole dominion, including my dress, I have promised to give to him. Moreover, I will have to pay besides 2.5 loads of gold. My brain seems to have been completely destroyed. What to do now? I did not know the cunningness of the Muni. Therefore, I am cheated by this deceitful Brahmin. It is next to impossible to understand the work of Deva. Oh, my fate! What will happen to me now?" Very much bewildered, the king entered in the interior of the palace. The queen, seeing her husband immersed in cares, inquired into the cause thus, "O Lord, why have you become so absent-minded? Kindly say what you are thinking now." "O king, the sun has come back from the forest before you completed your Rajasuya sacrifice. Why then are you in grief now? Kindly speak out the cause of your sorrow. Nowhere is your enemy, strong or weak, only Varuna, was angry with you. Now he is also very satisfied. So there is nothing further for you to do to think. O king, owing to cares, this body gets weaker and weaker day by day. So nothing is like cares to lead one to death. When his dear wife said so, the king expressed to her somewhat the cause of his cares, good or bad. But the king was very much absorbed with his cares, so that he could not eat nor sleep, though his bedding was perfectly white and clear. Early in the next morning, when getting up from his bed, he was doing anxiously his morning duties. Vishwamitra came up there. When the sentinel informed the king of the arrival of Vishwamitra, he gave order for him to enter. Vishwamitra, the looter of his all and everything, came before him and told the king, who repeatedly bowed down to him, O king, now leave your kingdom and give me the gold that you promised as dakshina and prove that you are truthful. Harishchandra said, O Lord, I have given you this vast dominion of mine, so my kingdom has now become yours. I am leaving this kingdom and going to somewhere else. O Kausika, you need not think a bit for this. O Brahmana, you have taken my all according to the technical rule. So now I am unable to give you dakshina. If in time wealth comes to me, I will at once give you your dakshina. Saying him thus, the king told his wife Saivya and his son Rohita, in this Agnihotra room, I say that I have given my vast dominion to the Muni Vishwamitra, elephants, horses, chariots, gold and jewels, all I have given to him along with my kingdom. What more than this that savours thee? Everything else I have given to him. O Maharishi, take fully this prosperous dominion. We are going somewhere else, to a forest or a mountain cave. The exceedingly virtuous Harishchandra spoke thus to his wife and son, and, paying respects to the Muni, went out from his house. Seeing the king going thus away, his wife and son, afflicted with cares, followed him with their sad faces. Seeing thus, all the inhabitants of Ayodhya cried aloud, and great consternation and uproar arose in the city. King, what is this act that you have done? How has this suffering come to you? O king, the great fate, without any consideration, has certainly deceived you. The Brahmanas, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas and Sudras, all the four Varnas, gave vent to their sorrows when they saw the king going away with his wife and son. The Brahmins and the other inhabitants of the city all were afflicted with sorrows and began to abuse the vicious Brahmana, saying that he is a cheat, etc. O king, give the gold for dakshina and then go. Or say that you will not be able to give, and I will then not take the dakshina. Or if you entertain within yourself any greed, then take back all your kingdom. O king, if you think that you have really made this gift, then give what you have promised. The son of Gadi was saying so, when the king Harishchandra very humbly bowed down to him with folded palms and said to him, here ends the 19th chapter of the 7th book on the taking away of Harishchandra's kingdom in the Mahapuranam Srimad Devi Bhagavatam of 18,000 verses by Maharishi Ved Vyasa. Om Jayanti Mangalakali Bhadrakali Kapali Durgakshma Shivadati Swami.